You are about to sign up for NordVPN, but you come across three different plans. Prices vary depending on whether you pay monthly, annually, or every 2 years, and you have no idea which one to choose. Does this sound familiar? Don't worry, because in this video we are going to compare the three main NordVPN plans so you know exactly which one suits you according to your situation and, above all, your budget. Look, I know it might seem complicated at first. You have the basic plan, which is the most economical, the plus plan, which is in the middle, and the complete plan, which includes everything. But here comes the million-dollar question. Do you really need to pay more for features you might never use? Or on the contrary, would you be falling short with the basic plan and missing out on important things? And before we begin, let me tell you something important. The prices we are going to see in this video can change over time, so if you're watching this several months from now, the exact figures might vary a bit, but the structure and what each plan includes remain the same, so it will still help you understand the differences. Let's start with the basic plan, which, as its name suggests, is the most basic of all. But be careful, basic doesn't mean bad by any means. In fact, this plan includes all the essentials you need in a VPN, and for many people, it will be more than enough. What does the basic plan encompass? Well, first and foremost, it provides a secure and high-speed virtual private network. This implies you'll be able to browse the internet, stream various content, and engage in online gaming without interruptions and with a consistently smooth connection. And here's something that I believe is quite important to mention. NordVPN utilizes a protocol known as NordLynx, which essentially makes the connection exceptionally fast. I'm not going to get into boring technical details, but what you need to know is that in speed tests, NordVPN consistently ranks among the top. So it's not like other VPNs that make you feel like you're browsing with internet from the 2000s. Another thing that the basic plan includes is access to servers in more than 100 countries. And what is this useful for? Well, imagine you want to watch a series that's only available in the United States, or you need to access content that's blocked in your country. With this number of servers, you'll be able to do it without any problem. And not only that, but it also ensures that you'll always have a fast and stable connection because NordVPN has numerous servers distributed all over the world. Now comes something that I personally find great. With the basic plan, you can connect up to 10 devices at the same time. And this is important because nowadays we all have multiple devices, so being able to protect them all with a single subscription is a great value. Well, all of this sounds great, but let's talk about what really interests you. How much does it cost? Because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about, right? If you choose the monthly plan, it will cost you $10.39 per month. Keep in mind, this is the most expensive price because you're paying month to month without any kind of commitment. But here's where it gets interesting. If you decide to sign up for a year, the price dramatically drops to $3.69 per month. Notice the difference? We're talking about almost a third of the monthly price. And if you truly desire the most advantageous price available, with the 2-year plan, you pay merely $2.39 per month, which is practically negligible. So let's quickly calculate to illustrate the actual difference for you. If you choose to pay on a monthly basis for a duration of 2 years, you would ultimately end up paying nearly $200. However, if you opt to sign up for the 2-year plan right from the beginning, you pay approximately $57. It's a significant difference, almost 4 times less. However, exercise caution. To be completely transparent, this particular plan does have its constraints. It does not encompass the sophisticated ad blocker, it doesn't come equipped with the password manager, and it also lacks cloud storage. So, if those features interest you or you need them, you will have to consider the other plans. Now let's move on to the Plus plan, which is basically the basic plan but better. And here comes the question. Is it really worth paying a little more for these additional features, or is it better to stick with the basic and that's it? Well, first of all, let me tell you that the Plus plan includes absolutely everything that the basic plan offers, meaning you have the same secure and fast VPN, the same servers in over 100 countries, the same 10 simultaneous connections, all of that remains. The distinction is that this particular plan incorporates 2 extremely important features that the basic plan does not possess. The first feature is something known as Thread Protection Pro. It is essentially a sophisticated ad blocker, but it extends far beyond merely eliminating bothersome advertisements from web pages. Observe, this system accomplishes 3 primary tasks. Firstly, it effectively blocks advertisements and those bothersome pop-ups that seem to appear everywhere. Secondly, it prevents your activities from being tracked on the internet. Because be aware, there are many companies that are constantly tracking your online activity to later bombard you with advertisements. And third, and this is perhaps the most important, it protects you against malicious links and phishing emails. Have you ever received a suspicious email that seems to be from your bank but is actually a scam? Well, Threat Protection Pro helps you identify and block those kinds of threats. Now, the second thing included in the Plus plan is NordPass, which is a password manager. And here I have to make a small confession. I used to be one of those who used the same password for everything. I know it's terrible for security, but it was convenient. The issue is that if someone manages to obtain that password, they essentially gain access to your whole digital existence. With NordPass, what you are able to do is securely store all of your passwords in an encrypted manner. But the best part is that it has a password generator that automatically creates super secure passwords, and then it has an autofill feature that fills them in for you. So you no longer have the necessity to remember 1,000 different passwords or resort to using the same one for every single thing. And here's something significant. If you were to purchase NordPass separately, it would cost you considerably more money. By including it in the NordVPN Plus plan, you're basically getting 2 premium services for a combined price that is much better. It's like buying a combo instead of purchasing each thing separately. Well, now let's talk about money. How much more does the Plus plan cost compared to the basic? Well, if you go with the monthly plan, you pay $11.19 per month, which is just 80 cents more than the basic. With the 1-year plan, you pay $4.39 per month, which is 70 cents more than the basic. And with the 2-year plan is $3.19 per month, exactly 80 cents more than the basic. So, let's do a little analysis here. If you choose the 2-year plan, which is the most economical, you're paying approximately $19 extra in total over those 2 years for having the advanced ad blocker and the password manager. Is it worth it? Well, that depends on you. And now, we arrive at the complete plan, which is the most comprehensive of all. This plan includes absolutely everything that the basic and Plus offer, but it adds one more thing that can be a real game changer depending on your situation. A full terabyte of encrypted cloud storage. First, what's a terabyte? It's equal to 1,000 gigabytes. To give you an idea, that's enough to store approximately 250,000 high-quality photos or about 500 hours of video or literally millions of documents. It is an immense amount of storage capacity, and here is the crucial point. This storage is entirely encrypted. What does that imply? Your files are not merely stored there like in any typical cloud service, but they are safeguarded with an exceptionally high level of security. This is referred to as NordLocker, and it operates using what is known as zero-knowledge encryption, which essentially signifies that only you possess the key to unlock and access your files. So, who is this useful for? Well, you see, it's especially valuable if you handle sensitive information. Now let's talk about the numbers, because this is where things get interesting. The complete plan costs $11.99 per month if you subscribe monthly. With the 1-year plan, you pay $5.19 per month, and with the 2-year plan, which is again the most economical, you pay $3.99 per month. And here's a fact I want you to analyze carefully. The difference between the Plus plan and the complete plan is just 80 cents per month on the 2-year plan. And for those 80 cents, you're getting a full terabyte of encrypted cloud storage. So, to summarize the complete plan, you have everything from the basic, which is the fast and secure VPN, with access to over 100 countries and 10 simultaneous connections. You have everything included in the Plus plan, which encompasses the advanced advertisement blocker known as Threat Protection Pro, as well as the NordPass password management tool. Furthermore, you receive a complete terabyte of fully encrypted cloud storage through NordLocker. All of that for $3.99 a month if you sign up for the 2-year plan. And now, here's something important that I want you to know. Normally, these plans have their standard prices, but there is a special discount. I am going to provide a link below in the comments section where you can access an even more advantageous price than the one I previously mentioned. Therefore, before committing to any plan, be sure to check that link as it can potentially save you some money. Well, with that said, you now have all the info needed to make a smart choice about NordVPN. Remember the basics if you just need essential features, the Plus if you want extra protection with a password manager, and the complete, which I think offers the best value for money given everything it includes. I will see you in the next video. Farewell for now.